Next story. Mapping ant colonies in dense forest using laser technology. In a quest to uncover the mysterious world of insects hidden within dense forests, researchers have ventured into the realm of laser technology. A recent study published in Methods in Ecology and Evolution has unveiled a groundbreaking method utilizing LiDAR, a laser mapping technique, to identify a specific species of ant nestled within acacia trees with over 80% precision. The masterminds behind this innovative approach are a team of scientists led by Naomi Pierce, a behavioral ecologist at Harvard University. The journey began amidst the symbiotic relationship between the whistling thorn acacia and various ant species in Kenya. These tiny creatures play a vital role in the ecosystem by defending the acacia from herbivores in exchange for shelter and sustenance. Traditionally, pinpointing the distribution of ant species within the landscape has been a laborious and hazardous task. Field technicians would tap on each acacia tree, risking painful ant bites as the insects swarmed in defense. This method was not only time-consuming but also posed risks to the researchers. The eureka moment came when Pierce's team noticed distinct differences in the way Chromatogaster nigriceps ants shaped their home trees compared to other species. By meticulously studying the trees, they discovered that the ants chewed away leaves, altering the canopy's structure and making it easier to identify their presence. To revolutionize this labor-intensive process, the researchers turned to LiDAR technology. By employing drones equipped with LiDAR sensors, they conducted aerial surveys to map the trees in 3D. The results were astonishing. The LiDAR surveys accurately identified trees inhabited by C. nigriceps with an impressive 82% success rate. This breakthrough not only streamlines the process of identifying ant colonies but also opens avenues for tracking tree infestations caused by invasive species worldwide. By analyzing the subtle changes in tree morphology, such as those induced by pests like the hemlock woolly adelgid, LiDAR can provide crucial data for conservation efforts. Beyond its applications in entomology, this technology holds promise for monitoring biodiversity in hard-to-reach areas and assessing the global decline of insect populations. With researchers like Jungyang Wang advocating for the use of LiDAR to enhance conservation efforts, the potential for accelerating ecological research and conservation practices is boundless. As we delve deeper into the intricate tapestry of nature, laser mapping emerges as a powerful tool, shedding light on the hidden wonders of the insect kingdom and paving the way for a more efficient and informed approach to biodiversity conservation. Source: science.org, www.science.org. Next story. Unusual stories of the week, smiling robots, hyena hierarchies, and beyond. In the world of science, there are always fascinating stories and discoveries waiting to be shared. From spicy cocktails improving gut health to robots mimicking human expressions, the latest findings are as diverse as they are captivating. Imagine sipping on a spicy cocktail and unknowingly aiding your gut health. Yes, you heard it right. Capsaicin, the compound responsible for the spiciness in chili peppers, may actually counteract some of the negative effects of alcohol on your gut. Researchers have found that capsaicin activates an antioxidant pathway that helps reduce damage to gut tissues caused by ethanol. So next time you reach for that hot curry or spicy drink, remember, you might be doing your gut a favor. Now, let's venture into the mysterious world of placental development. The human placenta, a multitasking organ that plays a vital role in pregnancy, has been a subject of intrigue for scientists. By using innovative imaging techniques, researchers have been able to peer inside a mouse's womb and observe the development of its placenta in real time. This groundbreaking approach provides valuable insights into how this crucial organ functions and grows, with implications for understanding complications in human pregnancies. Switching gears, let's travel to the mountains of southeastern Spain, where an unusual experiment involving acorns and human pee took place. In a bid to deter seed-eating rodents and aid in reforestation efforts, researchers tested whether the scent of human urine could repel animals. Unfortunately, the results were less than successful, showing that nature's predators might hold the key to such interventions. On a more futuristic note, meet Emo, the robot designed to mirror human expressions with uncanny accuracy. Equipped with cameras and actuators, this facial robot can anticipate and reflect human smiles and frowns, bridging the gap in nonverbal communication between humans and machines. The era of lifelike robots that can engage in social interactions is closer than we think. And who would have thought that a female hyena's social status could be determined by her genes? In the complex social hierarchy of spotted hyenas, a female's rank influences her gene expression, potentially affecting her health and reproductive success. By studying fecal samples, researchers can uncover the genetic signatures that reveal whether a hyena is a dominant matriarch or a subordinate member of the clan. From dolphins reshaping the seafloor to antibody therapies reversing aging in mice, the world of science is full of surprises and wonders waiting to be explored. Each discovery opens up new avenues of research and sparks curiosity about the natural world and our place within it. Source: www.science.org. Next story. Anthropologists combat pseudoscience around racial theories. In a groundbreaking move, anthropologists are stepping into the forefront to combat the misuse of science in promoting racial superiority. The annual meeting of the American Association of Biological Anthropologists saw experts gathering to address the alarming trend of race science, where genes and biological variations are erroneously used to categorize humans into superior and inferior races. Fernando Villanea, a population geneticist, highlighted the historical stereotypes associated with Neanderthals and the recent misuse of genetic information to claim superiority based on Neanderthal ancestry. This prompted researchers to emphasize the importance of clear communication and condemnation of racist interpretations of their work. Rebecca Sear has been instrumental in advocating for the retraction of papers based on discredited data from self-proclaimed scientific racist Richard Lynn. Her efforts led to the retraction of a paper linking parasite prevalence with cognitive variations derived from Lynn's flawed dataset, providing a glimmer of hope in the fight against misinformation. Some anthropologists, like Sheila Athria, pointed out the misleading nature of visualization tools that depict human populations as distinct branches, disregarding the historical gene flow and mixing between populations. They stressed the need to present data in a way that does not reinforce the false notion of biological races. Tina Lasisi cautioned against relying solely on technical details to counter racial biases, suggesting a multifaceted approach to engage different audiences with tailored messages. The call for increased funding for initiatives dedicated to combating race science underscored the magnitude of the challenge at hand. Despite the obstacles, the resolve of anthropologists like James Holland Jones and the commitment to distill collective experiences into a guide for scientists signal a turning point in the fight against racial misinformation. By actively engaging with the public and addressing misconceptions head-on, anthropologists aim to reclaim the narrative on human variation and genetics. The symposium serves as a powerful reminder that standing silent in academic silos allows for misinterpretation of scientific findings. As anthropologists step into the spotlight, they pave the way for a more informed and inclusive dialogue on race, genetics, and human diversity. Source: www.science.org. Next story. Unleashing the potential of ocean carbon capture for combating climate change. In a quest to combat the climate crisis, companies worldwide are turning their attention to the vastness of Earth's oceans. These companies are looking to harness the natural ability of the seas to absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. As it stands, the oceans already soak up about 30% of the CO2 emitted by human activities annually. This makes seawater a concentrated source of the greenhouse gas, about 150 times more so than the air we breathe. The innovative approach involves capturing CO2 from seawater, with companies exploring various chemical processes to achieve this goal. One example is Captura, a startup based in California, which employs a method where seawater is subjected to a reactor using electricity. This process converts a portion of the seawater into acid and base. The acid then reacts with bicarbonate in the remaining seawater, leading to the release of CO2, which is subsequently captured and stored beneath the seafloor. The neutralized seawater is then returned back to the ocean, further aiding in absorbing CO2 from the atmosphere. This approach accelerates the ocean's capacity to absorb carbon dioxide, as explained by Nicholas Ward, an oceanographer collaborating with Ebb Carbon, another California-based startup. The use of renewable electricity in capturing CO2 from seawater presents an eco-friendly and potentially cost-effective solution to reduce carbon emissions and combat global warming. By exploring novel techniques to extract carbon from the oceans, these companies are paving the way for innovative strategies in climate change mitigation. On another front, a promising study published in Science sheds light on a possible solution to combat tuberculosis in cattle. Tuberculosis, a deadly infectious disease affecting millions of people globally, also poses a threat to cattle populations. By administering the BCG vaccine, traditionally used in humans for over a century, researchers have found that vaccinated cows are less likely to transmit bovine tuberculosis to their herd mates. This discovery offers a practical approach to reducing the spread of the disease among cattle populations, which could have significant implications for animal health and food security. Furthermore, in the realm of materials science, researchers have developed groundbreaking materials that could revolutionize medical device implants. These materials possess both biodegradable properties and exceptional piezoelectric abilities, making them ideal for applications in medical implants that can degrade naturally within the body. The development of such materials holds immense potential for improving patient outcomes and reducing the need for additional surgeries to remove implanted devices. In a fascinating study exploring the social dynamics of spotted hyenas, researchers have uncovered intriguing insights into how a hyena's social status may influence its genetic expression. By analyzing fecal samples from high and low-ranking hyenas, scientists discovered variations in gene methylation patterns associated with social hierarchy. This finding suggests a link between social status and genetic expression in hyenas, providing a unique perspective on the influence of social dynamics on genetic regulation in wildlife. With these innovative studies and advancements in diverse fields of science, researchers are pushing the boundaries of knowledge and offering promising solutions to address pressing challenges facing our planet and its inhabitants. Source: www.science.org